Tyler Henry's life has always existed in a space most people cannot imagine. From a young age, he experienced the world differently, sensing things others could not. Born premature and weighing just 2 pounds, 12 ounces, Tyler faced health struggles before he could even walk or speak. These early challenges seemed to shape not only his resilience, but also a heightened sensitivity to the world around him. By the age of 10, he experienced a defining moment, predicting his grandmother's death before it happened. It was not a dramatic revelation, but a quiet recognition of a lifelong ability that had already been guiding him in subtle ways. Tyler's gift, whether one believes in its supernatural nature or not, has defined his journey, blending extraordinary perception with profound responsibility. From that moment, he began navigating the delicate balance between living an ordinary life and embracing a calling that would eventually touch millions of people. Early signs of a gift. Tyler Henry's awareness of his unusual abilities did not come as a sudden shock. He noticed details, feelings, and presences that others ignored or could not perceive. For years, he attributed this sensitivity to normal intuition, until the moment he predicted his grandmother's death confirmed the reality of his gift. Rather than dismissing it, his mother, Teresa, sought guidance from a professional psychic, ensuring Tyler's abilities were nurtured rather than suppressed. From that point, she became a central figure in his life, balancing his well-being with the practicalities of his growing gift. Tyler has always described the experience as something that chose him, rather than something he actively pursued. His early life, growing up in California's Central Valley, was one of observation, reflection, and quiet understanding. These years laid the foundation for the empathy and skill that would define his work, demonstrating that sometimes extraordinary paths emerge from ordinary beginnings, shaped by both love and circumstance. The first brush with mortality. Before fame or television appearances, Tyler faced a life-threatening challenge that would leave a lasting mark on his body and mind. At 18, he underwent his first brain surgery to remove a congenital colloid cyst that threatened to block the flow of cerebrospinal fluid. Left untreated, this condition could have caused sudden collapse or death. The surgery, performed quietly and without public attention, was successful and allowed him to recover fully, giving him the chance to pursue his unique career. This early encounter with mortality brought Tyler face to face with the fragility of life, grounding his gift in a profound understanding of human vulnerability. For Tyler, the experience was not just medical, it was transformative, shaping the way he approached empathy, death, and the energy he would later channel in readings. Survival became the platform upon which his extraordinary career was built. A wedding shadowed by health struggles. In May 2025, Tyler Henry married his husband, Clint Goodwin, marking one of the happiest milestones of his life. Yet, within a week of this joyous event, Tyler faced a medical emergency that would alter their newlywed experience. A recurring brain cyst that had previously been partially removed had grown, creating intracranial pressure that demanded immediate surgery. In the days between his wedding and the operation, Tyler experienced grogginess, cognitive fog, and a distinct inability to process thoughts clearly, a terrifying reality for someone whose work relies on mental clarity. The juxtaposition of profound personal joy and intense medical stress illustrates the duality of Tyler's life. A man publicly celebrated for guiding others through grief while privately confronting his own brush with mortality. The week between marriage and surgery became a delicate balance of love, fear, and resilience, underscoring the extraordinary challenges he continues to endure in both his personal and professional life. The first surgery of 2025. Tyler's May 14th, 2025. Craniotomy marked the beginning of a critical 6-month period of repeated medical interventions. The operation successfully removed the cyst, relieving pressure and restoring cognitive clarity, yet it was only the first chapter of a prolonged struggle. In his Instagram update, Tyler expressed gratitude and joy, radiating relief and optimism despite the gravity of the situation. The public witnessed a man who had faced death quietly, recovered, and maintained both humor and hope. Recovery was slow but promising, allowing him to return home and resume his life cautiously. For Tyler, the surgery not only addressed a medical necessity, but also reinforced the link between physical brain health and his psychic abilities, offering insights into how the state of his mind and body directly impacted his work. The cyst's return and escalating crisis. By October 2025, Tyler's condition deteriorated again as the colloid cyst returned, along with the cognitive impairments that had preceded the May surgery. Symptoms such as grogginess, thought disruption, and memory fog re-emerged, signaling that a second intervention was unavoidable. Partial removal of colloid cysts can temporarily alleviate pressure, but does not guarantee permanence, a reality that Tyler and Clint had to face with calm determination. In November 2025, Clint broke the news via Instagram, announcing the third brain surgery in 6 months. The couple navigated this period with a quiet resilience, demonstrating the unspoken understanding and unwavering support that defined their relationship. Tyler, publicly transparent about his struggles, continued to share updates with honesty and humor, providing a rare glimpse into living with a serious neurological condition. Living with memory challenges. Following his November surgery, Tyler experienced profound short-term memory impairment, often retaining information for only 10 minutes at a time. This development was deeply ironic, as his work relies on holding the memories and messages of others in his mind. Yet, even in the face of this challenge, Tyler maintained his sense of humor and perspective, describing his state as goldfish memory. The cognitive obstacles added a new layer of complexity to his life and work, emphasizing the intersection between physical health and psychic ability. Tyler also disclosed an out-of-body experience during surgery, a moment of surreal reflection that further illustrated the intensity of his journey. Despite the neurological setbacks, his resilience and determination to continue his work for others remained unwavering. A career of compassion and impact. Tyler Henry's career, beginning with the early prediction of his grandmother's death, has evolved into a platform that blends celebrity fascination with genuine human service. His E! Network show, Hollywood Medium, premiered in 2016 and spanned 4 seasons, offering audiences intimate insights into the lives of celebrities. By 2022, Life After Death expanded his work to ordinary people and personal family investigations, demonstrating the versatility and emotional depth of his abilities. Tyler's work is not simply entertainment, it requires intense focus, empathy, and emotional energy. He has described the toll it takes, noting that repeated readings make him feel older and exhausted, highlighting the physical and psychological costs of connecting with others' grief. Legacy and the future. As Tyler Henry moves forward, the uncertainty of his health underscores the fragility and preciousness of life. With the final removal of the cyst and ongoing recovery, he faces a future where each day and each reading carries both opportunity and risk. His career, which began in a small Central Valley home and blossomed into global recognition, reflects a lifelong commitment to connecting with others in moments of grief, loss, and closure. Tyler's resilience, coupled with Clint's steadfast support, allows him to continue bridging the gap between life and death for others while navigating his own fragile existence. His openness about vulnerability humanizes the extraordinary, offering audiences a nuanced understanding of what it means to live a life of purpose amid uncertainty.